All right, we're live.
Welcome, everybody. Today, we are going to share how community institutions from DC to Maryland to New Jersey to New York can work together to save money and do good. We'll take some time to have a conversation about who and what is the Community Purchasing Alliance, CPA, and share with you some exciting news about our newest partnership. But perhaps
Okay.
before we get too far, maybe I'll just share a little bit about myself. I'm Felipe Witchker, the Executive Director of the Community Purchasing Alliance Cooperative. I've worked in energy markets for 7 years. Previously, I was with Cambridge Energy Research Associates, an internationally recognized energy research and consulting firm. And since 2010, I've been able to combine the two passions I have with CPA, my interest in a passion for community organizing and energy. I'm also married and a proud father of 2 young children.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Felipe. So, how did the Community Purchasing Alliance get started? Where did this all come from?
Well, in 2010, I was working with some IAF organizers, and as you may know, they have tons of individual meetings each week. And in these meetings, Martin Trimble, an organizer in DC, heard over and over again from faith institutions that were spending over half their facilities money on energy costs. You know, he said, we need to do something about this. And I said, well, there are retail choice energy markets, and that means you can choose your energy supplier. This means we could organize a group of institutions, churches, synagogues, other community nonprofits to come together and negotiate with electricity companies. So we first tried this in early 2011 with 12 institutions to see if they could save any money. I remember calling Martin that day. He was ecstatic because I was able to share we saved them nearly $100,000 on the upcoming year's electricity bills. And from there, we grew to 50 institutions, then 50 grew to 100, synagogue, schools, nonprofits, housing organizations at this point. And we'd saved over 250,000, and institutions were choosing clean energy at the same time. So in 2013, we saw a lot of outside money flowing into energy companies, but CPA wanted to do something different. Instead of taking money from outside investors, we decided to stay true to our mission and become a member-owned cooperative so that organizations that had saved money reinvested part of that to become a member-owned cooperative.
Wow, that's really cool. So tell me a little bit more about what the CPA is today. It sounds like you officially launched in 2013, but what's happened since then? Where are you at today?
Yeah, well, we actually formally incorporated cooperative in 2014 after doing a feasibility study period. And, we're a social purpose cooperative, 100% owned by our members. These institutions like yours, schools, congregations, nonprofits, community organizations. That means we're accountable to nobody else but you, but institutions like yours. And this works well because we're not incentivized to do other things, but incentivized to do things that are in your interests. And we're governed by your leadership. We've also been successful in saving institutions money in all sorts of exciting new ways beyond energy. So from waste hauling to helping install solar panels, cleaning supplies to copier leasing. So
Cool.
today we're a conglomeration of organizations doing group purchasing in about 10 different areas.
And I understand that CPA has a new partner. Tell me a little bit more about that and what's going on with Nextility.
Yeah, I'm very excited to share that we just solidified this partnership with Nextility to provide savings to our members and other participants on electricity and natural gas. Nextility is a local business. It started in 2009 in DC. They have a great track record of helping organizations, especially smaller ones, but of any size, get savings and get clean energy. They're flexible. We like that you can join any time of the year. We've also been very impressed with their advanced technology, from mobile device signatures to kind of just very thorough tracking of everybody. And they're also driving some of the best competition amongst suppliers, which we've really seen the tangible benefits of in the rates we're getting. And they only recommend offers that make sense, that are really below utility rates. And finally, there's no commitment. You can start it, take a look. If it doesn't work for you, that's all right. There's no commitment to proceed.
And it sounds like one of the CPA institutions has already worked with Nextility. Is that right?
That's right. Tacoma Park Presbyterian Church, was had a contract that was going to expire in a couple months, and we started working with them just over 2 or 3 weeks ago. And within a couple days of actually them signing their terms of service with Nextility, they got a couple really good offers, and were able to sign with 100% wind power and have that rate be 5% below the utility rate for their church. So with no commitment, they started getting offers from Nextility, from the suppliers that Nextility worked with, and they decided to move forward. So it was a really good, effective partnership. Within 7 days of starting to work with Nextility, they found a couple prices that worked for them, and they got their signatories and lined it up, and great success story already.
Okay. And what's it like to work with CPA and Nextility? What could people expect?
Yeah, good question. The first step is really just signing up with Nextility, and there's terms of service they ask to initiate that process. And it's pretty easy in terms of you just answer a couple brief questions and send a copy of an electric or gas bill. And then from there, they begin shopping for you. They say, we've got your information. We've now sent it out to our suppliers. And when they get a good rate for you, maybe a day or two later, maybe a week or two later, they'll say, hey, look, this rate's actually below the utility rates. Wanted to offer it to you. Happy to work with you and explain any questions you may have. And you can either sign the contract and move forward when it's right for you, or you can decide to wait. And that's what we really like, is that there's no commitment to proceed. They're just your broker in the market. They're shopping for you. And so it's really easy. It's on your timeline and when you're able to do this.
Sounds easy enough. So what do people do leaving this conference call? I assume there's a lot of institutions that are excited about this offer. Everybody likes to save money and do good. How can people get started, and what can they do next?
It's a real simple process. We're trying to make it pretty clear. Just go to our website, cpa.coop, and click on Energy, and then the Energy application, Start Now. And you can download the terms of service from Nextility there. Then sign them and upload them to the same place. And once you've uploaded them, that'll go directly into our system and to Nextility, and the next steps will be taken care of from there. So they'll then move the ball forward, and I'll reach out to you and introduce the next steps. But it's pretty much as easy as downloading the document from our website, taking a look at it, and then uploading once you've reviewed and signed it.
Great. So cpa.coop/energy. All right. Okay. Well, Felipe, as you know, folks who are on the line right now have been sending in questions. Mm-hmm. And I want to take a moment to read some of those and have you answer them. So let's see here what we have. All right. So the first one, the question is, how can I switch my electricity company? I thought that Pepco was my energy company.
Yeah, good question. Your energy bill has two main parts. There's the supply portion and the delivery portion. Pepco, or your distribution utility, whoever that may be, Washington Gas, BG&E, they will continue to be your delivery provider, distribution provider. The supply portion can be purchased from any number of a large number of companies that provide supply services. So while your delivery company remains the same, you can get a third party to provide you with supply services. And that's where we get those third party suppliers to compete for your business. So when you sign a contract for them, you're trying to get a rate below the utility's standard offering. And when you sign a lower rate, we calculate, help you see where there's savings, or if it's higher, you probably shouldn't move off of the utility rate. But that's how it works, basically.
Okay, great. All right, another question here. Looks like it's coming from New Jersey. So I am a school in New Jersey. Can I join?
Yes, great question. We are open to schools, any community institution, and yes, we're open to Delaware, DC, Maryland, Virginia, any state that has retail choice for electricity or for natural gas. you can sign up. So please send us your information. We look forward to working with you.
Can you repeat the states again? You cut out there for a second. Just want to make sure people can hear.
Yes, just wanted to reiterate, so moving south to north, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, or New York. There's also other states available, Massachusetts, Ohio, Illinois. These are the states that have retail choice deregulation for electricity and for natural gas. Virginia only has natural gas, but any of those states, please reach out and we can help lower your utility bills.
All right. Next question. Let's see here. All right. So if I sign up with Nextility, do I have to work with them?
Yes, great question. You do not have to work with them when you sign up. You're simply asking them to start shopping for you. So if you don't like their service or if you don't get a good rate, you can simply cancel with them at any time. No payment would be due for their services. It's a no cost and no commitment offering, and that's why we're very excited about really pushing it out to all of our participants.
Okay. Looks like we have one more. When can I sign up? Is there a window of time?
Yes, great question. You can sign up right now, anytime. It's really an ongoing offering. We're really encouraging folks to review the opportunity. Sign up now if you can. The sooner the better before we get into the hotter summer months. But there's really no end date to this. Any time of the year will work, and it's going to be available in an ongoing way. We're really excited about this CPA Nextility partnership, because it will offer you time to savings on your schedule and when it makes sense for you. But we're encouraging a large group to sign up initially here. So please reach out with questions, and we hope we'll take the next step with us.
Cool. All right. And anything in closing? And again, what is that next step?
Yeah, that next step is just going to our website, cpa.coop/energy. It's reviewing the terms of service from Nextility that you can find on our website, and downloading them and then uploading them again once you've signed the document, and reach out with any questions once you've had a chance to look at that. Again, cpa.coop/energy. We look forward to hearing from you.
Great. Well, I think that wraps it up.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and look forward to talking with you soon.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.